Well, a happy Monday to you. The Mariners took 2 of 3 from the defending National League champions over the weekend, but couldn't quite complete the sweep on Sunday. 2 former Mariners, Ketel Marte and Eugenio Suarez, each contributed in Arizona's 3-2 win at T-Mobile Park. Josh Rojas got the party started for Seattle with a leadoff home run.
This is drilled down the line. It is a fair ball. This ball is gone. It's another leadoff home run from Josh Rojas. What is going on?
Front leg. That's where he gets that extension.
Christian Walker tattoos this one and say goodbye. Christian Walker has tied it up in Seattle.
You're just mentioning Christian Walker seeing the ball, having some good at-bats in the game last night.
422. And that's his 5th. It's 1-1.
Into right field. Does he get enough? No, but it's his first base hit, and he is hustling to second, making the turn. How about a stand-up triple? What a day, Leo Rivas. That he has games where guys are chasing it off the plate, but when he leaves it in the middle of the plate, it's getting hit hard. Jammed him a bit, hanging up. Carroll sprints in. It drops in for a base hit. Rivas is headed home. Julio picks up a ribby base hit into center field. 2-1 Mariners.
Suarez slams it to left. Clase backing up, and it's over his head. This is going to tie the ball game. Eugenio Suarez is back in town. Good vibes only. It's 2-2.
Kind of stuff that he's throwing. And
Ketel slams it to right. Haniger's out there backing up, and it's over his head and off the wall. It's rolling back to center. Newman's home, and Marte, the former Mariner, makes it 3-2 Diamondbacks.
Ketel did not wait around. I just love the matchup there. You're throwing sweepers to this guy.
High in the air, deep left field. Gurriel in front of the track. Diamondbacks win it.
Manager Scott Service felt Logan Gilbert had good enough stuff to get the win on the mound, but that Arizona's Brandon Pfaadt was up to the challenge.
Logan's got a lot of different weapons, so he can get you out multiple ways. And I think most starters have maybe plan A, plan B. Logan can go all kinds of places with you. We've seen the growth and the development of his cutter. Got a lot of outs with that again today. Got a lot of outs with his slider today. He worked his split. He can just do so many different things, which is much different than when he first showed up at the big leagues. You know, it's just a fastball, breaking ball pitcher. So doesn't shock me that those numbers are that abnormal, so to speak, because he has different ways to go about getting these guys out third time through the lineup. I thought he executed. Going into the game, I knew it was going to be tough. He can sink it. It's got a really good sweeper that he can land at any point. The changeup's tough against the lefties. I just thought we had him off his point, so to speak, there in the 3rd inning where he was on the edge, which happens, you know, against a good starting pitcher. You're going to have one shot to get him. We had our shot. We just didn't make it a big one. You know, we just added that 1 run in the inning. But happy for Rivas. Been a long time struggling through the minor leagues. He gets a shot. You know, bangs the ball, almost goes out of the ballpark, and he's not a home run hitter. So, you know, he puts us in a good spot there, but really couldn't make that inning as big as it needed to be. Yeah, that's how we're built. It is about our pitching and playing low-scoring games. But I say all that, and I've said it a couple times. You know, we've been on a nice run here. We've won 4 consecutive series. I don't think we're even close to doing what I think we can do offensively. So we got room for improvement, got room for growth. Doesn't matter, get better. I say it all the time. That's where we're at. I do think we can get a lot better because we're not going to be in every game 3-2, 2-1. You're going to have to find some days to win 7-5 or 7-6, you know, whatever it is. And we have the offense to do that, but you got to get multiple guys going at the same time. But the goal is to win series here and keep it rolling. We did that. We have a big challenge ahead of us. Another good team coming in, and I think we'll be ready for it. So we've got to wipe this one away. Day game, get a good dinner tonight, come back and get ready to win another series here on Monday.
Seattle begins a 3-game series with Atlanta in town tonight at 6:40. That's on Root Sports Northwest. Well, the Mariners were able to maintain their half-game lead in the American League West over the weekend. Texas was idle Sunday and sit in second place at 15-14. Oakland beat Baltimore 7-6 to remain 3.5 games back. Angels dropped an 11-5 decision to Minnesota and sit 5 games out of first place in fourth. Houston is 6 games back after an 8-2 win over Colorado. Well, the Seahawks did a little trading during the NFL draft over the weekend to pick up some later round talent. Seattle used its 8 selections to split between offense and defense after drafting Texas defensive tackle Byron Murphy II with the 16th overall selection Thursday. Seahawks took UConn offensive guard Christian Haynes in the 3rd round. They added UTEP linebacker Therese Knight and Michigan tight end A.J. Barner in the 4th round. Seahawks used its 5th round pick on Auburn cornerback Nehemiah Pritchett, followed by Utah offensive tackle Sateo Laumia, easy for me to say, Laumia, and Auburn quarterback DJ James. In the 6th round, Seattle also added Findlay tackle Michael Jarrell with its final pick at 207. Seattle's front office busy today signing undrafted free agents to come into town in time for the Seahawks rookie minicamp coming up this weekend. We're 2 weeks into the racing season, and Wenatchee Valley Super Oval's already had 3 race dates in the books. Friday was the first of 2 days of Spring Sizzler at WVSO and featured the Jerry's Auto Supply Pro Late Models. Lake Stevens' Chad Fitzpatrick took the main event win over Sammamish's Thomas Sanford and Okanagan's Evan Getz. Jeremy Anders' son Matthew picked up his first win in the Knutson General Contractors Bandoleros main event on Friday. Rathdrum, Idaho's Maddox Clanton was second, followed by Yakima's Hunter Maggart. Prosser's Gabe Sessler started the weekend well with a main event win Friday for the Angel Bail Bond Legends. Spokane's Trayton Tarr was second, followed by Olympia's Jacob Hayter. The Northwest Focus Midgets were also in town over the weekend as Stanwood's Tyler West picked up a win on Friday's main event. Granite Falls' Nick Evans was second, followed by Federal Way's Alex Peck. The Saturday featured event was set aside for the big boys with the Northwest Super Late Models. Leonard Evans 150, and for the first time in event history, and Evans won the event. Leonard Evans' grandson Jan took first place. Quincy's Casey Klein was second, followed by Spokane's Dave Garber. Rathdrum, Idaho's Maddox Clanton would win the Bandolero main event Saturday with Matthew Anders second, followed by Hunter Maggart in third. Gabe Sessler made it a weekend sweep in the Angels Bail Bonds Legends main event Saturday. Trayton Tarr grabbed second again, while Deer Park's Cold Dazenbrock finished in 3rd place. Tyler West finished ahead of Marysville's Keegan Krieger to win his 2nd main event of the Northwest Focus Midgets. Bonnie Lake's Dalton Christmas was in 3rd. They're gluttons for punishment at WVSO because they're racing for a 3rd straight weekend Saturday with the Apple Blossom Throwdown and Vintage Mod Nationals. Featured racing will be the Rockstar Energy B-Mods, Plum Perfect Roadrunners, Pro-Am Drifting Showdown, Northwest Vintage Modifieds, and B&T Towing Youth Roadrunners. If you'd like more information and tickets, go to WVSO.com. Well, Eastmont climbed into a first-place tie with Moses Lake in Big 9 baseball Friday after a doubleheader sweep of West Valley. The Wildcats took down the Rams 8-5 and 8-7 to improve to 11-4 in the conference. The Mavericks swept a twin bill from Wenatchee 10-1 and 3-2 to remain at 11-4, tied for first. Brewster also swept a North Central B-League doubleheader Friday, downing Lake Roosevelt 17-2 and 14-2. Saturday's Les Schwab Prep scoreboard saw Ephrata sweep Prosser 5-zip and 2-1. Chelan took 2 from Cascade 13-3 and 8-4. Omak split a pair with Quincy, winning the opener 5-4. The Jackrabbits took the nightcap 4-2. Liberty Bell swept Tonasket 11-4 and 11-1. Riverside Christian took 2 from Moses Lake Christian Saturday 19-3 and 12-5. Well, Moses Lake remained unbeaten in Big 9 softball Friday with a sweep of Wenatchee 17-zip and 11-9. The Mavericks are 8-0 in the conference play, while West Valley moved into second after surprising Eastmont 3-2 and 7-3. It was the Wildcats' first losses in Big 9 play and dropped them to third place. In B-League play Friday, Lake Roosevelt swept Brewster 16-6 and 14-4. Bridgeport and Manson combined for 84 runs in 2 games, with the Mustangs winning both 31-12 and 23-18. Cashmere topped Waterville Mansfield in a non-league single game 14-7. Saturday's action saw Chelan sweep Cascade 17-1 and 13-3. Omak and Quincy split with the Pioneers winning the opener 29-20. Jackrabbits took the nightcap 16-11. Tedasket took 2 from Liberty Bell 24-14 and 20-3. Warden and Okanagan split with the Bulldogs dropping the opener 6-4 but taking the nightcap by a final of 9-6. Well, Sunnyside has taken over first place in the Big 9 boys soccer standings after a 1-0 shutout to Eastmont Friday night. Davis is in second place after a 4-1 win over Moses Lake. Pirates and Eastmont are tied for that second place spot at 7-3, and the 2 teams will meet coming up this Friday night in Yakima. B-League soccer Saturday, Okanagan blanked Pateras 5-0. Brewster got by Liberty Bell 1-0. Tedasket topped Oroville 2-1. Bridgeport beat Manson by a final of 1-0. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Monday.